That is horrible looking. Why does it look like that on kick? Hey, what's going on with kick? What is that in the background there? I don't understand why it's like that. Crazy. I don't feel that dread. Crazy. Crazy, I say. Crazy, crazy. That's crazy, man. All right, look at this shit, dude. XRP crashed the fuck out. Yep. 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 Oh, and I knew it was going to. Oh, look at that. Look at that rejection on that end cap right there. Boom. Right back up. Let's go ahead and draw that out. All right. Come down to like a 3-minute chart. Look at that, man. Boom, boom. Straight the fuck back up. And the indicator called it. That's just wild. How the hell does this indicator know that it was going to hit that thing right there and jump straight back up? How did it know? Oh, I just deleted it. There we go. Let's get rid of this box. There we go. Crazy. How did it know? How did it know? Let's see. Let's look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin right now. Where you at, Bitcoin? Bitcoin, where are you? I need to find a Bitcoin. There you go. There's some Bitcoin. Look at that, man. It just liquidated a holy shit, kebabbers, dude. I mean, we can come in here and look at it like this. And when we crashed through this monthly zone here, we would have known, oh, we should short that or get out if you're in it long, right? Let me come over here. We can turn this on to a different setting and let's go to like, I don't know, man. Let's try 45 minutes. Calculate. Boom. Look at that right there. Look at that rejection. So you get your V bottom, comes up and rejects. This is going back up. Come on, please. Give me a break. There's a liquidity swipe. Liquidity swipe. Look at that. Look at that right there. That 45-minute end cap is serious. That's serious. Looking at something like this right here. Right back to the fucking top. Boom. Hell yeah. Let's get it, boys and girls. Let's go. Let's get it. What's up? What's up, Jazz Tan? Thanks for the like, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So today was kind of like expected, man. I mean, if you look, if like just look at NQ real quick, NASDAQ, right? So I've had these drawn out for a long time. These levels right here I've had drawn out for a long time. Turn off the indicator for now. And we broke the channel down, right? Back into 2021. I'm back up, and I have been waiting and just waiting for price to break up over this trend right here. I mean, waiting. And look what happened when it finally did. And you guys want to see something even better? Want to see something cool as fuck? Watch this. About to show you something. About to show you something that's gonna blow your mind. Are you ready? Well, that's the wrong one. I went to the week. It needs to be on the month. 1 month zone right here. Watch this. Boom! The first light beacon strikes the fuck again. What indicator is that? This is called the first light beacon. And it's patent pending. It's worth $2 million. And it's not free. Nope. And let's look at Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin did. Or XRP slapped right into the monthly end cap right there too. Boom. So what it is this zone right here is this one, so you can change it to whatever time frame you want, but this zone is the monthly candle turned into a support and resistance that moves with price. It's leading price. So watch. See? See that? And then these are leftover orders that are unfulfilled that is going to come and eventually fill and do what it do, man. But I've been waiting for this line right here to break up, and this, so these three lines right here, these are the decision levels that I post on X every single day. For NASDAQ, gold, oil, S&P 500, and the Dow Jones. So this is my decision levels. These are where I start making decisions when the US market opens up, is when we're hitting these levels here. So you can trade those, and if you look on my X, you'll see that I post these and every day they hit. It's an everyday thing, not just an every now and then thing. It's a everyday thing. And what the hell did I do? I broke it. Oh no, it's 3-minute zones. Okay, so these are what are these, 15-minute zones? So these are 15-minute candles right here turned into support and resistance. I have it set on 15 minutes. Yep, right there. And this is the beginning of a 15-minute candle, and this is the start of another one. There's labels you can turn on, but basically what happens is you get your 15-minute candle right here. There it goes. And then what I like to do is wait for it to break down underneath, right? And then once it pops back up through and closes over it, you got yourself a little bit of a trade there, my friend. So I'll usually go 5 or 10 contracts, right? And buy that, and then I'm going to take profit at this thing right here, and I'm going to put my stop loss usually under that candle, or under the beacon line, which, let me turn that on right here and click. Yeah, it didn't turn green. This might actually not be good. You would want that to turn green, but fuck it, just for shit and giggles. There it goes, right there. So there's a nice $2,000 or $3,000 win right there, right off of 1-minute candles. Easy as fuck. Yeah, that's how I like to use that 15-minute zone. And then the end cap rejections are right here. So when you get price come down and reject and push, I'm getting text messages. Okay, yep. And this is your entry. So I wouldn't go as high on contracts. I would use more of a percentage of balance risk and go 2 to 1 on entries like this right here. So right here, I would risk like maybe 1%. My risk would be down here. and then I would risk a 2 to 1 and boom, right at that. What does it do? It uses data to turn candles into support and resistance zones that you can trade off of. And then it shows you where all the unfulfilled orders are. So when it comes down and rejects like this right here, see this? So this would be intraday, right? Comes down, and most people put limit orders here like this, and then your stop goes here, and then you put a 2 to 1, 3 to 1, whatever. Probably up to this next zone here, and then when it comes down and tags it, boom, now you're in the trade, and now you made your money. For intraday stuff. If you're looking for more long term, then you would go just into higher time frame sessions. You can actually go into New York sessions. So this will show you the support and resistance for New York right here. So each one of these days is all of New York. So this is from 9:30 to 9:30. And if you'll see, like right here is 9:30, we start the session stepping up on the new zone there. See that? So we're starting the session stepping up. We're looking for a rejection. I would call that a rejection, maybe break the highest. Yep. Okay. So that would be an entry, and you would put your stop loss under the zone of where you got into the trade, and then you would target your 2 to 1 or whatever, however you're going to target. And then there's your risk, and then there's your trade. Oh crap. What'd I do? And there it is right there. And if you see, price went down, rejected it, and straight up. Boom. Boom. And then just to see it working live, since it's the weekend, I could put on Bitcoin and you can actually see this. Working live right here. Let me show you. Go to time-based. We'll go to like, I don't know, just because it's low volume, 1 minute, and we'll go into like a second time frame or something. Price isn't really moving around at all. Everybody's scared right now because of this crash. The crash, man. There it is. So these are 1 minute zones. Kind of tight. But I do scalp. I scalp to 5 minutes. So basically it's giving me a 5 minute candle data where I'm able to go into and I use Heiken-Ashi when I do this, into a second time frame and really scalp. Like I usually scalp NQ or ES. And I'm usually scalping 10 to 20 contracts. So, and I'm pushing for like, if I'm on ES, I'm pushing for like 2 to 5 points. If I'm pushing in Q, I'm looking for 20 ticks, 40 ticks. And I take these rejections right here of the zones. See how like this rejected here? So I'll wait for boom, boom, come up, and then my pullback. And this is showing the exact moment where the pullback's over with, when it rejects the dynamic zone here. And then here it is again right here. Boom, boom. So with NQ, this is more than enough to hit my TPs. I don't need much. 40 ticks is not much. And when you're running 10 or 20 contracts, 40 ticks, I mean, every 5 that contracts at 40 ticks is $1,000. So it's a $2,000 to $4,000 trade every time it hits. And doesn't not hit very often. So if you're patient and you wait for this to break down, come up, and don't FOMO into the top of this, you wait for that rejection, and you'll see the candle right here. See how it rejects that right there? Here, let me put it on NQ and I'll show you exactly, because then I can show you how many ticks it is and everything, and you'd be like, oh shit. All right, so I don't want to remove all my drawings because I need my levels, but here's a good one right here. So we get price pushes up, comes down, you get your pullback after your leg, and then you look at that candle right there. It's rejecting. I'll change the color of this so it's easier to see. Let's change it to that one, or maybe even orange or something. I don't know. There we go. And see how the candle comes in to wicks this and pushes back up. My entry would be on the close of that, not that way. Fuck. Boom, like this, and then I'm just going for 20 to 40 ticks. When I hit 20, I'm scaling up, I'm trailing up some, right? So here's 30, here's 40 right there. And these are 10-second candles. right? So I would get probably 10 or 15 out of this one. Because I would definitely, this flat bottom candle here, I would definitely go break even or trail up to that candle when it closed. So minimum, I'm getting 14 ticks with 10 or 20 contracts. So here's another breakup and comes out and it rejects this. I would definitely enter this too. And then, why do I keep doing that? And then we get into, there's a full blown 40 ticks right there. So that's 5. Oh, I can't think. So just 10 contracts. This would be $2,000. And that's in 10, 20, 25 seconds. Yeah, I hold BTC and XRP as well, my friend. And guess what? I sold my BTC and my XRP yesterday because I knew that the dump was coming today. And then I also put in a pending order right here on XRP. I will show it to you. Everybody's a badass until they meet me. What happens when you develop patent pending formulas? Here's XRP. Replay still on. What the fuck? Out of here. My pending order was sitting right on this zone. Like I showed you earlier, we put limit orders right there, stop loss right here. And then we go 2 to 1. There you go. That was today. What happened to crypto today? It was a liquidity flood. I mean, it happens all the time. Like, well, not all the time, but they're punishing people that buy tops. They're taking profit. And Trump's tariff shit didn't help, but this was planned. Like, if you look at, so let me show you NQ, because this, if you don't watch everything, you're not going to ever make it in crypto. You'll make money and then they'll dump it on you every single time. So here's NQ, right? So this is Tech 100. S&P 500 did the same thing, but S&P 500 was up here and broke over and jumped down. NQ was right here, broke over and jumped down. So this has been trading. This has been trading since this way since like fucking 2022 July, right? We come up and we hit this. Okay, cool. We come down, we come up and we hit this. Okay, cool. We're not going to get a big, huge monster instant fucking crash because we're not breaking that level, right? But look at today. Today we broke that level. Well, yesterday, really. Well, a couple days. And it's been consolidating, and then we get the bush, the buy, push, and then we sweep the high, and then boom. They're not going to let price go over this level yet. It hasn't gone over this level since fucking 21, or over this trend here since 2021, or April 2022 is when it crashed underneath, and then it tried to hit it back up. July 24, tried again December 24, and then it crashed out, and then now it's just did it again, and they dumped it. So everybody was like, buy. No, this is when all them people that bought down here just took their profits on all the people that buy highs. That's what happened, in my opinion. Anyways, hold on one second, I'll be right back. Yeah, but you're gonna get a freaking big problem when you have a catalyst like what is it, fucking terrorists getting talked about. Like, that's gonna happen. But this was insane. But then again, Look at that right there. Was it really that insane? I mean, look at what it went straight into my zone right here. And this is an indicator. I mean, was it really that insane? Nope. I don't think it was that insane. I think it did exactly what it was going to do. And it just used the news to get to it faster. That's all it did. I honestly think that like news just gets price to go to what it's going to do faster anyways. I don't think news changes price. It's going to go where it's going to go. It's going to hunt orders, and there it is right there. See, boom, on a 5-minute chart. Now these white lines right here, these are my decision level lines, my predicted decision level lines. I actually post them on X every day. Right now I'm doing it for free for 30 days. And I put these lines here. And if you go to, I do it for YM, which is on Dow Jones. So here's my decision line. So here's 930 right here, right? Comes up, hits it, and drops. See that? And this 46,866, I'm about to show you my X website here. If it'll pull up Chrome with you. There it is. So here's X right here. Let me zoom in for you. Zoom in on it. And if you look, remember 46,866, and those that keep leaving the stream, you're a retard. Well, I shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna get banned. But because I'm literally giving you some sauce here. Now here you go. Today was the 10th, right? All right, so here they are. Where did I post for YM? Right here, 46,866. Look at the date I did that on. Oh, you can't see it. There's the date. See the date this was posted on X? 46866. See that? Now let me go back to the chart. What did price do? It went up to 46866 and turned the fuck around and dumped. There's the FLB right there. This is the monthly zone. I have the monthly zone on another screen at all times. So I'm always looking at the monthly, daily, and weekly as my high time frame. But I'm usually trading like the 45, 30, and 15s, the zones. So this would be the monthly, and that's gonna. Now here is the 15. So what happens is when you hit one of these levels that I post, and then you see something significant happen, like price dumps through one of these zones like this. So this is what it would look like. Right at this is 9:45 a.m. right? Everybody's buying and buying and buying. They're just buying and buying because they see price going up. And then all of a sudden it hits that decision level that I posted the day before. See that? 46,866, right? Now, if you look at my post on the 9th, saying this is for tomorrow, the 10th, today, I wrote down on YM 46933, 46866. These are prices that you want to set alerts and pay attention to and do nothing until price gets to them, right? Now, price gets to it, and what happens? Boom. We dump underneath. Let me go to a smaller time frame so you can see it with more definition. So let me start over. Here we go. There's 466. Now, I didn't trade YM. I took the ES short. Okay. And I got a little bit on NQ too. So we break up over 46866, right? So at this point, I'm like, okay, we could go bearish or we could drop. I don't know. Nobody can predict the price. But when we see this come back slamming down through it, right? And now the zone, it's dumping like this. Dude, that's that short it, just short it, right? Just do it. And then target what you're going to target. 2%, probably this bottom line here. That would be a good one to take some profit out. The next level down that I've got called out, which should be a 1.83 at this entrance. But you can let runners go and you can see what you can get out of it. And that's how you end up pulling a full move out of the day. And there you go. And that was YM. And I called levels for gold. Let's see what gold did. Change the gold, you fucker. Gold just played, hit this, rejected, went up. Oh no, I'm on replay. Hold on. I haven't actually looked at it at all today, so I don't even know if it played out. It did. Yeah, it did. You got your scalps off of it. Got your scalps off of it. Yeah, played around on the levels, didn't do much. And then NQ obviously crashed through the levels, obviously, because ES did. The NQ and ES are going to do the same thing pretty much. And then here's ES. So this is what I traded today. I traded ES. There's your crash down right here. I was short. I got chopped out right here a little bit and went into drawdown a little bit, and then I ended up doing this right here. So here's one of the trades right here, and this got, so here's my, see, this is my chopped out mess. You can see 6,800. This is where I'm like 6,800 over here on the right. This is where like I'm getting chopped out a little bit, and I was like, you know what? It literally hit the level, crashed under, went under beacons. It just keeps going up. I just held it at that point, and this dumped. And it I ended up dragging my TP down a little bit and getting a little bit more out of it. That got me out of my drawdown, and then I got into more trades to actually make profit going down here. So that worked out. But this again was my key level for ESC 6802. I'll turn on the let's see, let's turn on X again. So right here, ES on October 9th, right here, was 6802. See, 68, well actually 6802 and a quarter. And we'll go back to the chart, and I called that for ES, and look, it hit it and dropped. Now you can go on my X, it's just Breakout Hunter on X, and you can look at all week. Go look at my numbers all week and see if they played out or not. And right now those numbers are free for another 27 days. Then they'll be part of the Hunters Club that we have, which is our live trading groups that we do in Discord. And then here is oil. So oil played out as well. Let's turn off the first light beacon for a moment. And there you go. So we got, where's 930? That's 530. So this broke out pre-market. I wouldn't even trade this today. Honestly, I'm not going to trade an asset unless it's breaking through my levels during US session. It's just not worth it, because it could come back up just to just to grab the liquidity. So one of these five that I like to trade is going to do it. So I'm not going to hang myself up on one that does it pre-market. So it broke the levels at 6 a.m. and then it just kept falling. So I wouldn't even touch oil. But ES and NQ is good enough. They both did it. Well, so did G. Well, gold didn't really do shit. Dow Jones did. Oh, Kyle, they've done it, man. I'm telling you, dude. I've said that R word so many times that I've like 7 days, 4 days, 5 days. So, but yeah, I know. I got you. But I used to like get like thousands, right? I would look up and my likes count would be like 12,000 likes. I'm like, oh crap. And ever since I got banned like 4 or 5 times, those views don't happen anymore, my friend. But it is what it is, man. Whatever, dude. I'm here. I'm on YouTube too, and Facebook and everywhere else. But yeah, if you go onto my if you do nothing else, I'm not saying you guys have to buy anything, but if you guys go into if you're a trader and you want to trade, go into my X and look at these levels that I post every day right here. And actually here is a video of the scalps. See? See, these are trades that were done from those levels 2 days ago. So there we are right there. But yeah, just go on X. It's Breakout Hunter. If you look for Breakout Hunter, you'll find it. Like that. Breakout Hunter. And you can you'll get these levels here. I'm gonna post them every day for the next month. And honestly, if you trade NQ, ES, oil, or any of those, not financial advice, not telling you what to do, but if you wait till price touches one of those prices right there, I promise you something fun's gonna happen. I mean, they just do. They just do. And then I've got pictures of trades on here. So this right here was actually what key level entry that I got into, or a decision level. And my 6783 was actually my take profit. And if you look right here, ES, look at that, 6783. This was posted on the 8th, where you can see the date right there, right? And this trade was taken, oh wait, this was posted on the 7th. Or where is it at? Where are you at? The fuck? I don't know. You look at it, it has the reply to, yeah, 7th right here. And then the trade's taken on the 8th, and look at my take profit, 673. And it hits. It hits. It's just, you know, it's easy. And then, here's trades, rejections, you know, just stuff to do. But, yeah, go to firstlightbeacon.com and, join our Discord and talk to other people if you want, and see what they have to say about what's going on in here. But the charts speak for themselves, the levels speak for themselves. I call these out every day, and I wait until price interacts with it at 9:30 to get into those trades. And then I call scalps live in our Discord. No delay. I'll do it on social media sometimes, but there's a delay. So, and the scalps are so fast that you don't want to take them. Like I scalped this down right here today, right? And how I got into that trade, well, I was using the First Light Beacon, obviously. Once we broke this down, I just threw a volume profile tool on here. And when we broke point of control, boom, I got into this short. We're under the zone. We're breaking point of control. I'm shorting 100% every single fucking time. Without question, I don't hesitate. I click the button. Where does my stop loss go? I don't fucking know. It's set at 100 ticks standard on my Ninja Trader, on my entry, to get into those shorts. And I do it on 15-second time frames. And the reason I can do that is because I'm using the First Light Beacon as my high time frame candle. And yeah, that makes it so much easier to get into trades. And when you get into these rejections here, boom, you just short these and you put your stop here. And the reason you do that is because that's where it's invalidated. That's where, if you get into this short right here, yes, you go on a drawdown, but you end up winning the trade, right? Because that is your invalidation area. That's how simple the system makes it be. This is your invalidation area. If price breaks up here, the possibility of it going back up is very high, and you don't want to be in the trade anymore. So what do? I don't get angry that I lost the trade. I wait for price to come up and come back down and retest the area, and I get back in and go up, recover my loss, and make some money. Right? That's what I do. But it's just a little patience, a little understanding on how the system works, a little understanding on volume. If you're using any heat maps or order flow or anything like that, that really helps. Like I'll show you something real fast. Watch this. So we're gonna get into we're gonna get in deep on this one. So here's a footprint chart, right? So we're breaking down, and I know you're underneath the zone and you're realizing that this is like a bear flag, or this is just a moment of consolidation, and we're going to continue down. How do I know that? Because we're underneath this zone and we're not pushing up over it. So what do I want to do? Well, I want to put my volume profile right here on something like that, right? And then I'm looking for bearish point of control on a candle that's below my value area low on my profile here, right? And all the meanwhile, I'm using the FLB to know I'm still going down. I'm not looking for the reversal right here like all the other R words are. I'm looking for the continuation because we are underneath this big orange yellow fucking thing, right? So I look for point of control, right, and negative delta. Don't make this complicated, but here's your line on your VAA, on your VAL right there. And I'm looking, okay, so here's point of control right here, right? So here it is right here. So this is my support that I want to see price break. I don't want to take the first break. It's never going to work out. Well, maybe once in a blue moon, but if it does, oh well. You want to see it push back up, and then you want to see point of control created on the candles. That's what these white boxes are below that zone. Here's your entry right here. Boom. Your stop. The FLB on the above the candle when you took your entry. Go for your 2 to 1s, 3 to 1s, whatever the hell you want to go for. And there you go. There's you a systematic approach getting into entries without trying to take 100 fucking entries and getting stopped out and getting chopped around. Trying to reverse this even though it's not reversing. There you go. That's how you do it. I think Bitcoin's going to 90K. All right. So, one thing I've learned, man, is that trying to predict where price goes is a fool's errand. Okay? Because no one knows. No one really knows. So I use levels and confirmation to find out where the hell, what am I doing on a daily basis, right? Now, if I go to my tools that I like to use, and I go into, not session, but I go to my monthly chart, my monthly zone here. Is that monthly or is that weekly? What did I just turn on? That's 1 month. Okay, there we go. Bitcoin, these are all unfulfilled orders right here. Okay. And then this is the next level, and these are monthly. Now there's one for every time frame. So you can go to we can go to weekly, right? And look at these weekly rejections. This is when I buy Bitcoin, is when I get a weekly rejection here, like this. Okay. I get a weekly rejection and I buy, and then I take profit at the high or an RR or something like that. I don't hold just to hold. So here's another weekly rejection. And if you take profit at the high, right, it looks like this. It's a good trade, right? That's how I use this right here. And there's alerts for this stuff. So I don't even look at Bitcoin till it hits one of these weekly end caps right here. That's what this is called, an end cap. So a new week started right here, and there was a bunch of unfulfilled orders left here, and we had an explosion and an imbalance. Well, it's going to come back and it's going to fill those orders. All right. So this right here hasn't touched a weekly or a monthly, in my opinion. So, or it just blew through one kind of. I think, was that one right there? No, that's not a monthly. So it could keep coming down, but my bet would be rejecting this right here and pushing up. If it doesn't, it's going to do this and come to this one, right? And then it's either going to reject or it's going to not, and it's going to go to this one. That's what it's going to do. I can tell you that with a certainty. Now, do I know what it's going to, when it's going to do it and when it's going to, no, I have no fucking clue. I'm not Houdini, but I do know this right here. When price rejects this and goes back up, now I'm going to turn the candles off for you so you can see how the tools help you determine whether it's going or not. You see this beacon line here? This is our proprietary moving average called the beacon line. It comes up, goes in, and leaves. That's an entry. That's the entry right there. And this is patent pending. You're not going to find this anywhere. We developed it. We took a lot of time to develop this thing. And you can get it at firstlightbeacon.com. And there it is, a subscription. And it comes with a bunch of other indicators. It comes with our oscillator, this right here. So when you get green dots and stuff, you're basically at bottoms and highs. And then you use confluences with other things to know that it's going and whatever. Then we have trend shift, which is let me fuck it on here. We have our nexus levels, which is for scalping. I don't know why I don't have trend shift on here. But it shows you the shifts in trend. the real trends and all that stuff. But it's pretty neat. But I think we're gonna come down and tackle this. That's what I think. So I'm not even considering buying anything with Bitcoin right now. And then I'll wait, see what it does. Whether it comes into here and leaves it, is whether you're gonna make my decision if I'm buying again. If you see this wicked and went, decision to buy. But yeah, I'll be right back. 1 second. I am back. So what I'm gonna do, what are the yellow ombre? I don't know. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a coupon code right now that's gonna give, and I don't ever do this because we don't give free trials or stuff. I'm going to create a coupon code. Actually, not even that. I'm going to give a free week trial to everybody in this stream real quick. How many people are in here? There are 15. So this is going to work 15 times only. And it's going to give you a free trial. Let's see here. Include a free trial for 7 days. Boom. Hold on, let me get the link. The TikTok free trial 1 week. Boom. There it is. All right, there you go. Boom. That link right there will only allow 15 to be done, but it's going to give you a 1 week free trial of all of our indicators, including what you're seeing on the screen. And come into our Discord, and it will have a bunch of strategies and training stuff on there. And I also do training seminars with it. So hold on, I'm going to give the Discord link too. Got to do that as well. Over. Generate link, copy. There is the Discord link there. I know that TikTok won't let you copy or just click it. You have to copy paste it and put it in a browser. TikTok sucks. I know it does, but I can't fix that. Sorry. Let's play this song. Yeah. Here we go. What's up? What's up, homie? What's up, Blessed? How you doing, man? We're talking about cryptos and stocks, and not stocks, but futures. I trade futures market right here. NASDAQ, oil, gold, all that stuff. Then we give out levels on our X. And that link I just posted is going to allow 15 free trials through our indicators and services. It'll give you a whole week to play with it. And it's done through WAP. I wonder if there's anybody on YouTube right now pissed off because didn't include them. That would suck. I don't think so. Eh.